So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Martha here. So I got done finished watching Hawkeye episode 2, and this one was pretty good. A lot more Clint in this one. So let's get started. And Sally loves the rub against my computer. Go. Anyway, so after Hawkeye finds out that a 22-year-old has his costume and takes her back to her apartment, um, they have to fight a bunch of people who followed them back to her apartment because she's not very good at getting away from them, and she even has. That's just why I'm kind of happy I don't live in a city, because every single apartment has your name on it when you press the buzzer to talk to them. My apartment doesn't got that. Thank God. Thank you, God. I don't have to deal with that at all, because I don't have to deal with people knowing who is there, who lives here, unless I know them personally, because they knew who she was once they look at the buzzer. Kate Bishop. So, not the best. That's not the best thing. And looks like Clint does not like the city. That's why he probably lives on his own, because every time a fan comes up to him and he sees people around him, he doesn't want to talk to them. He wants to be able to have a private life, which makes sense. Like that guy who acts in the bathroom, he did not think that's a great place to get selfies. He does not like everybody asking him, knowing who he is and stuff like that. And that's why he lives out in the country. He does not like to have sales like a lot like Tony does, at all. Because Kate brings up the branding part, and she's about branding, and he does not like that at all. He apologizes to all three of his kids that he will probably be home as soon as he can, but knowing this show, he probably won't be home for Christmas. They all go, so three of them go home and make gingerbread houses with their mom. And yep, and his daughter says, "Come home for Christmas," but I have a feeling he won't be there. So after the Kate's apartment gets on fire from a bunch of Molotov cocktails get thrown for the window by the gang that was after her. And they go to her aunt's apartment, leave Lucky, the dog, I think. So that's what the dog's name is. And I guess he loves pizza a lot. No dog food for that dog at all, ever. And once Clint goes back after he gives Kate some um alcohol for her bandages and stuff like that, since she got hurt, he goes back to her apartment to go and get the suit, but it's not there. One of the fighters took it, and he goes to like a. I never been to this kind of thing that's here, because this is not on the city, on the town I live in. I guess it's some little thing where you can pretend to be a Viking, and he lets the Viking beats him, so he can get the suit back. That was the deal. So he ends up like going back, ends up pretending to get captured by the gang that was after Kate, and Kate goes to have a dinner with Jack and her mom, and finds out the truth that Jack is the one that killed his uncle, so he can inherit all the stuff that he gets to inherit and get more rich than he probably already was. Yay for him, because he probably did use the Roland sword, and we see him having the candy that his uncle had in his house. So they pretty much said it without saying it that yep, he killed his uncle. So and he was holding. They did a little fencing. Kate, Jack let her beat him, but when she like slashed her fencing sword at him, he was able to beat him. He was able to beat her, not too easily. So after she figures out that he killed his uncle, she went to go and find Clint by using a tracking app that I guess belongs to her mom, and jumps in there very badly. She needs to work her superhero landing, and even though Clint did break out once, they all get captured again, but with duct tape. Like that's gonna work any better than what you had him before. And this is where we meet Echo, which is we'll find out how good she is. And I'll find out if Kingpin will be in this show or not. We'll find. So this episode was all right. It was pretty. Did Clint started to go deaf. Sadly, it's all because of those explosives. He's been around his whole entire time as being Hawkeye, and I guess all that noise around him has finally got to him, the poor guy. And I'm happy they kind of did explain how that happened. So, yep, that is very sad. He's not invincible as a lot of people think, I guess. He can't heal, so poor guy. Pretty good. I'm probably gonna give it a probably a 7 out of 10. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and goodbye. And happy Thanksgiving.